This video is part of the Brightspace plugin integration series. This video in particular will be covering the integration or the initial install of the plugin. As we walk through this process, you will need to be an admin of your Brightspace account, otherwise you will not be able to do this install. This is also the first video that you will need to get accomplished before you can do any other videos. So as we talked today, we're going to be covering three main sections. We're going to be in remote plugins, external learning tools, and manage extensibility. And so to start that out, you would come up to here to the top right to the gear cog. You would come into your remote plugins, and you would come into new remote plugin. Now, keep in mind that as you walk through this process, obviously you can watch this video. We also have an integration guide online. This guide will go over everything you need to do the install. Like I said, gear cog, remote plugins, and then so I will be copying and pasting from this throughout this video, as there are some links that are important. You're going to do new remote plugin. You're going to come in. You can name this TestOut plugin. For the launch point URL, come to that guide. You're going to copy the link and copy this here. Now, be sure to make sure that it has this OAuth equals active. As you can see, when I just right-clicked and copied that, it did not come over. So make sure that you have that portion of it. Let me see if I can just highlight. There we go. And that looks better. Okay, for the LTI key and the LTI secret, you would receive that from TestOut. So contact your TestOut representative, and they'll put you in contact with the implementation team here at TestOut, and we can provide these for you. For the system URL, you're going to leave that blank. For the description, you're going to leave that blank. For the icon URL, again, come over to the guide, and we're going to copy the link, and we're going to paste that in here. That looks great. And then for the org unit, you may think that it's good, but you need to make sure that the all descendants is selected. So I'm going to come in, search TestOut. As you can see, TestOut is right here. You're going to select that. You're going to come in and you're going to hit all descendants. If that's not selected, then all the settings will not trickle down trickle down to the other courses that you hope to teach this in. Okay, insert and then hit save. Okay, so once you've done that, then you're going to come back up to the gear cog. You're going to come down to external learning tools, which in this big list can be fun to find sometimes. There it is. Okay, and we're going to come in and we're going to edit the app that we just, or we're going to go to manage tool provider. Sorry, and then we're going to come in and we're going to edit it. Now that you have it edited, as you can see, here's a launch point. For the version, make sure that you just leave it the same, or this inherent global is good. Leave it as this here. Secret, we already put that in. The biggest thing that needs to be updated in here is make sure that all of the security settings are checked. All these need to be checked. And then the org unit will be updated also. Okay, so the next thing that you want to do is come up to the gear cog, and we're going to be doing the manage extensibility. So once you find the manage extensibility, then you're going to come in and you're going to go to the OAuth 2.0, and you're going to do register an app. And all the information here, you're going to want to actually come to the guide for, and you're going to be copying and pasting a few different things. So let's go down to the guide, and we're going to copy this first one. It doesn't want to let me copy, so oops. Okay, so once you've copied it, you'll come in and I'm going to paste that here. Again, make sure that you end in this OAuth but for the application name, you can throw in TestOut, and this is actually the sync function, so you might want to throw in sync for scopes. Come in and you're going to copy your scopes, all of this, paste that in there, make sure that it looks identical to the other, then come in, accept, and you're going to register. Once you've registered, you're going to get an application here. Come into your application, and once you're in the application, you're going to be looking for the client ID and the client secret. Come back into the app and scroll down to this page here. We're going to open this in a new tab, and we're going to the consumer key. This is given to you by the TestOut or by TestOut. Consumer secret given to you by TestOut. These are the same ones that you got from the TestOut implementation team. For the client ID and client secret, you're going to come into here and copy this. That's the ID. I'm going to paste that in, and then you're going to copy this. I'm going to paste that in here. So what this is doing is this is passing the client ID and the client secret back to TestOut. It's kind of like letting your system and our system just have permission to talk with one another. And then once you're done, you're going to click submit, and it's going to say this was successful. From there, I believe that you're all set. Things are good to go. We do recommend that as an admin that you go into the app. You'd find that in the course builder. You're going to drag and drop that into a module, make sure that it opens up and populates correctly. But that is how you do the installation of the Brightspace plugin. Thank you.